Ok, nell'attesa che si siedano le ultime persone e che si colleghino i nostri amici online, benvenuti e benvenute, bentornati in realtà all'Università di Torino. Oggi abbiamo la formazione con Fondazione 1563 che aveva già vinto un progetto CERV prima di noi e ci parleranno anche un po' di quello che è stato. Prima di lasciare la parola a loro, vi invitiamo innanzitutto ad accedere sul wifi, perché noi abbiamo visto che questa aula non prende bene e dato che ci sono uno slide è utile accedere al wifi
di unito.
Sì.
Per quanto riguarda invece, volevo chiedere a una serie di persone, una decina di persone, se finita la formazione si possono fermare un attimo perché devo chiedervi semplicemente una cosa. Benedetto Alessio, Manganiello Angelica, Perlo Davide, Pirozzi Giovanni, Omero Lorenzo, Rosa Anita, Sinopoli Serena, Valdisserri Francesco e Volpentesta Giovanni. C'è qualcuno di voi o qualcuna di voi qui in aula? Perfetto. Abbiamo risolto il problema. Ok, allora questa è l'ultima formazione di quest'anno, poi ci vedremo a gennaio con la formazione di Dana, dove saranno 2 eventi separati, uno solo per le persone in presenza e uno invece per le persone online. E lascerei la parola a questo punto direttamente a Fondazione, che ringraziamo.
Come
Sì,
ho
sì.
un po' bisogno dell'aiuto tecnico tuo.
Sì, infatti metti qua io.
Anche Lorenzo.
Sì, per la
Ok. Quanti sono?
c'erano un po', sì.
Sì, li abbiamo visti.
Adesso vedere.
Ah. Allora, intanto buonasera a tutti e a tutte. Il nostro intervento sarà un po' misto, inglese e italiano, anche per coinvolgere le persone che sono collegate. Primi saluti li farò in inglese per riuscire a raggiungere tutti quanti. So, good evening everyone. We are very pleased to be here with you today. And I'm Elisabetta Ballaira, Executive Director of Fondazione 5063 of Compagnia di San Paolo Foundation. And I welcome all the students and the organizations participant in the Memo for You project. And thank you very much to Città Metropolitana. Fondazione 5063 is an operational body of the Fondazione Compagnia di San Paolo. It is dedicated to supporting research in the humanities fields. Among its main activities is the preservation and promotion of the historical archive of the ancient Compagnia di San Paolo, with documents more than 450 years of history. The Compagnia was founded in 5063 for activities that we would today define philanthropic. Its archive consists in 3 linear kilometers of documents covering a long historical span from the 16th to the 20th century. Today, you will explore a specific archive collection connected to the history of 20th century, closely related to the educational path you are currently undertaking. During the previous meeting that you had, you explored key issues related to the history and memory with professors, writers, and professionals who introduced you both the potential and the challenges of historical research and historical narration. Today's meeting is entitled Archive Stories from Research to Storytelling and has two main objectives: to introduce you to the historical archive as a place you can access for your own research, highlighting its role as an open space available to scholars and to wider community. The second objective is to focus on storytelling, starting from your research and your historical awareness, developing a personal reflection on the values of our community. For this reason, we will focus on the theme of home as a universal right, drawing on documents from a specific archival collection and on how objects can act as carriers of both historical and personal information. When used thoughtfully, they can become an extraordinary source for storytelling. However, they must be approached with historical rigor to prevent the risk of instrumentalization driven by emotional engagement. This reflections aims to provide you with useful tools for your ongoing journey, also in relation to the visit you will take part in and to develop of the educational remembrance kit. To begin, we will like to introduce the archive by Erika Salassa as digital archivist and program manager of the Fondazione 5063. Due to space constraint, we were unable to welcome you directly in our storage areas, but through a video we can show you the spaces and the documents we will be discussing. The video is in English. It will be followed by a more in-depth explanation in Italian by Erika. For those joining online, we have shared the translation and there are automatically subtitles. The storytelling session will be led by Donatella Romano, trainer and communication expert, and will be conducted in English. Thank you for now. And ice breaking. Oh yes, let's go with an ice breaking led by Donatella.
Okay. So we are starting. Hello to everybody here and all the people connected by by WebEx. Okay, you can accede to the slido.com or simply go through the QR code and answer to two questions. We did two questions. So just start with the first question. If you, yes, you take the QR code or you just put the hashtag memo for you?
Password memo.
The password is hashtag memo for you. We will see the results during your answers. So the first question is write a word about the concept of home. People, memo, safety, love. Okay. Safety, family. Tutti vedono questo, sì, giusto? Ok. Vedono qua, a casa vedono quello che vedono qua. Questo, ok. Comfort, security, photos, warm, peace, protection, secure, love, tolleranza, tolerance in English, acceptance. So the biggest is the word. It means that many people choose that word and write that word. So family, safety, and comfort are the best ones. Love, warm. Very interesting. We are still gathering words, so please participate. Three participants. Okay. This is, we think that almost everybody answered, so we can take a picture. Can you take a picture? We can take a picture of these answers, and we can surely say that family, safety, comfort, love, and security are the main word that we connect to the idea, to the concept of home. Okay, this is very important because after we will talk about these words will come again. Okay, let's do the other question. Okay, what is the object of your home that is most representative of you? It's not easy, huh? Photos. Bed, I want to meet this guy. Bed, my bed. No. Paintings. Skincare collection, wow.
Non stanno seguendo. Vabbè, comunque ce l'hanno, quando si accorgono hanno il link. Beh, sì, è tutto più semplice.
Qualcuno scrive anche la PlayStation. Desk, piano, bookshelf, air fryer, toilet, my bedroom. Fridge, bello. Perché un ragazzo giovane dica questa cosa. Fridge. Magnets. Ci sono ancora persone che scrivono?
No. No, una. Poi possiamo anche chiudere la votazione perché 87 persone direi che ci siamo.
Sì.
2 persone.
Good. Okay, very good. Just 3 participants are still writing, and we can say that bed is your favorite, is the most representative object of your home, which is interesting. And then photos and books. Then fridge, memories, and kitchen table are the next ones. Very interesting. I wouldn't say like chessboard or like a skincare collection. It's very nice. You can take a picture of this, then we can come again on these words, magic words, I would say. Okay. Now we go to the video. We will show you a video about Fondazione 1563 and the archive. Thank you.
Questo qua, con includi audio. Erika, lo faccio partire?
The archives are mines of information on our past. The documentary source that helps us understand who we are and where we come from. The source that provides answers to the questions of the present according to the traces of the past. We are inside the historical archives of Fondazione 1563, in the 19th century building that was once home to the Educatorio Duchessa Isabella. Here we find a wealth of historical documentary evidence spanning more than 4 centuries, from the 16th to the 20th century. It is the history of the Compagnia di San Paolo. The documents concern the ancient Compagnia, or Brotherhood, and the Monte di Pietà, the Opere Pie di San Paolo, and the banking institute, Istituto Bancario San Paolo di Torino. But the relations established by these institutions with the town and the local community tell a much broader story.
Bene, buonasera a tutti. Dopo essere stati in archivio virtualmente, vi parleremo più nello specifico, più approfonditamente del fondo archivistico alla base delle attività che oggi vi proponiamo. Iniziamo con una cornice storica, mi perdonerete, io sono un archivista, è una storia italiana che per esiti e percorsi però travalica i confini dell'Italia e rappresenta quindi una storia europea. Passiamo solo avanti con la... Problema con le slide, ma... Ok, grazie. Nel novembre del 1938 l'Italia si trovò a avere un sistema legislativo antiebraico complesso ed efficace. La persecuzione investì tutti gli ambiti della vita quotidiana degli ebrei e per ognuno di essi le istituzioni pubbliche misero in opera azioni specifiche. Le carte conservate nell'archivio storico della Compagnia di San Paolo, che conserva quindi i documenti dell'Istituto Bancario San Paolo di Torino, consentono l'approfondimento di un aspetto molto specifico, ma carico di implicazioni generali, della concreta applicazione delle leggi antiebraiche, quello relativo agli espropri dei beni tra il 1938 e il 1945. I provvedimenti legislativi principali furono essenzialmente 3. Il primo coincidente con i provvedimenti per la difesa della razza, così intitolati, del novembre del 1938. Semplificando, lo Stato imponeva una quota sopra la quale gli ebrei non potevano possedere beni di proprietà. I beni eccedenti dovevano passare alle EGELI, che era un ente costituito appositamente per gestire e rivendere quanto da lì in avanti sarebbe stato sottratto. Questo fino al settembre del 1943. Dopo l'armistizio, quindi con parte dell'Italia liberata e parte sotto occupazione nazista, la Repubblica Sociale Italiana emanò la legge, la legge 4 gennaio 1944. Quindi gli ebrei a quel punto non potevano essere proprietari di qualsiasi bene, di qualsiasi natura. Non si parlava più di parte eccedente, quota consentita o quota non consentita. Si procedeva quindi alla confisca o al sequestro.
I contenuti essenziali della legge erano stati anticipati da una circolare, l'ordinanza di polizia numero 5, emanata il 30 novembre del 43, che metteva in relazione questa spoliazione dei beni con l'intenzione di rinchiudere i perseguitati in campi, creando quindi la premessa per la successiva deportazione. L'EGELI quindi nacque in tempo di pace nel 1939 con lo scopo principale di colpire gli ebrei. La gestione dei beni sequestrati fu delegata dall'EGELI, quindi l'ente di gestione e liquidazione immobiliare nazionale, a una ventina di istituti di credito fondiario presenti nelle diverse regioni italiane. Per il Piemonte e la Liguria fu scelto l'Istituto di San Paolo di Torino. Con l'ingresso dell'Italia in guerra, siamo quindi nel 10 giugno del 1940, l'EGELI estese le proprie competenze anche ai sequestri dei beni nemici in Italia e nella zona francese occupata. Dopo la liberazione iniziarono invece le restituzioni, mentre venivano posti sotto sequestro i beni germanici. Alla relativa lentezza della fase ante 1943, dopo l'8 settembre, quindi dopo l'armistizio, seguì un'accelerazione e il definitivo inasprimento delle misure contro gli ebrei, stabilendo la confisca, come abbiamo visto, totale delle loro proprietà. Ora gli ebrei rischiavano la vita, minacciati quindi di deportazione, dovevano per forza nascondersi o fuggire, abbandonando la gran parte dei loro beni, anche le case di abitazione. Anzi, la casa, da quel momento in avanti, poteva essere una vera trappola in cui si poteva venire arrestati in ogni momento. Quindi, grazie al lavoro di accertamento condotto negli anni precedenti, quindi prima del 1943, e al fatto che non ci fosse più nessun ostacolo, i funzionari potevano procedere rapidamente all'istituzione e al completamento delle pratiche. E a Torino, nel giro di poco tempo, ne furono istituite più di 500. Il San Paolo, quindi la banca, doveva gestire la presa di possesso dei beni, la corretta gestione dei beni, fungendo da tramite tra i diversi uffici interessati, anche come interlocutore diretto con i proprietari, e la successiva restituzione, cosa che chiaramente inizialmente non era immaginata. Su indicazione della prefettura, la banca incaricava quindi un impiegato, che solitamente era un perito del servizio tecnico, lo incaricava di redigere il verbale. Il perito si sarebbe recato nell'appartamento, casa, cascinale, magazzino e avrebbe descritto tutto, sia il bene immobile che tutti gli oggetti presenti nelle stanze, quindi stilando un inventario preciso che terminava con una stima complessiva del bene. I documenti delle EGELI quindi descrivono le case, come vedete in questo documento, stanza per stanza, elencano gli oggetti conservati nei cassetti e negli armadi. Ogni pratica è definita dal nome di chi subì l'esproprio e dall'indirizzo del bene, e il cuore della pratica è composto dal verbale analitico, il verbale analitico dei beni mobili e immobili, il verbale della successiva restituzione e dalla corrispondenza relativa alla gestione. È una documentazione, direte, insomma, apparentemente asettica, si tratta di elenchi di cose sostanzialmente. Si rileva però molto personale e ricca di significati, oltre che di possibilità di interrogazione. Dagli elenchi descrittivi dei beni, infatti, si può entrare nelle case di quelle persone che, mentre il perito descrive le stanze e gli appartamenti e gli oggetti dentro gli armadi, nella maggior parte dei casi sono fuggite, oppure si nascondono, oppure sono state deportate. Alcuni verbali sono composti da molte pagine, sottili e ora fragili veline battuta a macchina, altri da pochi fogli. Qualcuno era riuscito a mettere in salvo oggetti e beni, trasferendoli altrove, altri avevano invece abbandonato le case di fretta, di corsa, senza poter scegliere cosa salvare, cosa portare con sé. Quindi la mancanza o la presenza di alcuni oggetti può innescare riflessioni che aiutano a meglio contestualizzare i fatti storici. Molto importante era anche la gestione, l'amministrazione dei beni per il loro riutilizzo. La prefettura infatti si serviva degli immobili sequestrati come alloggi da assegnare per esempio a funzionari o a militari, e degli stessi beni mobili per arredare alloggi di privati cittadini che ne facevano richiesta tramite la prefettura, oppure da distribuire agli sfollati dei bombardamenti. Per concludere tutti i passaggi, parliamo anche dell'ultimo aspetto, quello delle riconsegne. In Piemonte e Liguria, quanto gestito dalle EGELI, in particolare gli immobili, tornò per la maggior parte nelle mani dei legittimi proprietari. I beni mobili andarono in molti casi invece dispersi. L'iter per la restituzione però non fu per niente facile né veloce, basti dire che per la pratica veniva avviata non in automatico, ma dopo la richiesta esplicita del proprietario. Qui abbiamo per esempio una lettera autografa di Natalia Levi Ginsburg che richiede di rientrare in possesso del suo alloggio, lo stesso alloggio che poi avrebbe descritto in lessico familiare. Quindi richiesta esplicita del proprietario o in caso di morte di questo da parte dei suoi eredi.
Allora, per prepararvi al percorso di oggi abbiamo condiviso le pagine del manuale realizzato all'interno del progetto europeo Remembr-House. È un altro progetto proprio sulla linea CERV, Citizen Equality, Equalities, Rights and Values. E noi l'abbiamo realizzato con il Museo Nazionale dell'Ebraismo Italiano e della Shoah di Ferrara. La cornice scelta per introdurre l'attività del manuale fa riferimento ad alcuni concetti della psicologia ambientale, che studia il modo in cui noi umani, individualmente e come gruppo, collettività, interagiamo con i nostri ambienti in cui viviamo e come cambiamo l'ambiente e noi nell'ambiente, come l'ambiente influisca sul nostro comportamento. Due concetti sono particolarmente utili alla nostra riflessione: quello di place identity, come luoghi, cioè come i luoghi concorrano a sviluppare la nostra identità e un nostro profilo ben preciso. E il place attachment, che definisce come le persone creino legami con i luoghi simili a quelli di attaccamento con le persone. Penso che ci si possa ritrovare in questi percorsi teorici. Si può creare un legame affettivo con un oggetto, con un luogo, con la propria casa, che si definisce come stato di benessere psicologico sperimentato dalla persona come risultato della presenza, vicinanza e accessibilità alle cose e a quel preciso luogo, alle proprie cose a quel preciso luogo. Il disagio e la sofferenza nascono dalla sua inaccessibilità, mancanza, privazione, come abbiamo visto nelle liste che abbiamo fatto vedere prima, dei sequestri delle cose contenute nelle case degli ebrei sottoposti alle leggi del 38. La casa solitamente coincide con un senso di protezione e autonomia. È il luogo di autoregolamentazione emotiva e di ristoro emozionale. La rottura dei legami con i luoghi è considerata come una minaccia al sé. Una frattura per cui vengono meno i vissuti di stabilità e di sicurezza. Questa cornice interpretativa che viene proposta come avvio del percorso è utile per andare a leggere i documenti contenuti nel nostro archivio. La proposta del manuale, che ricordo trovate sul sito web dedicato remembr-house.it, www.remembr-house.it, oppure passando dal nostro sito istituzionale di Fondazione 1563.it. Dicevo, questa cornice interpretativa è utile per andare a leggere i documenti d'archivio. La proposta del manuale è riflettere sugli oggetti come portatori di storie e di narrazioni. Far rivivere la memoria di stanze e oggetti perduti stabilisce un legame con il passato e con storie individuali che diventano simboli per riflettere sul presente e sui diritti umani fondamentali. E per narrare le storie che emergono dalle carte o da altri percorsi di ricerca e di visita, vi proponiamo di riflettere sulle tecniche di storytelling che possiamo utilizzare proprio noi, con gli strumenti del digitale, ma anche con una penna, una matita, un foglio di carta, per rendere le narrazioni efficaci senza perdere il rigore della ricerca che si appoggia sulle fonti e quindi ha un suo connotato scientifico ben preciso. Video? Ah, Donatello, ok.
Devo mettere l'altra presentazione.
Aspetta, no, adesso
Un secondo.
Adesso ci sarebbe il giochino degli oggetti.
Ok.
Allora,
Sempre
io
il
adesso
microfono
devo fare un po'
perché
la
sennò-
mi posso mettere qua davanti?
C'è il gelato, sì. Spegniamo questo.
Bene. Bene. Come stiamo in tutto ciò? Bene. Quindi è chiaro cosa è successo? Perché qui abbiamo oggi poco tempo per trasmettervi un sacco di concetti. Ecco, si sente? Ah, in inglese. Ma mi vedono da remoto? Ok. Yoo-hoo. Bye bye. Hello. Bene. So today we have a lot of items to see, and we want to be sure that you get the best from this course. So we saw the story about the Fondo EGELI. So it was a very important moment, and the fact that Fondazione 1563 was able to gather all the documents about these houses, these people. So a house means family. A house means a story. You wrote all these words. So family, safety, warm. So all those elements, very emotional elements, were in the story of Fondo EGELI. So we want to be sure that you get the power of this period. Now we want to do together with you a short exercise based on an object. So we asked you to bring with you an object from your house, the most representative object that you can bring to us. So I brought mine. I will show you mine, and I will tell you why, and then someone will tell us, and also from the other places like France or Poland, etc. Devo lasciare il microfono. I have this lamp, which is not just a lamp, because sometimes we see things, but the things have different meanings. So this is a lamp, and I use it like a lamp. And this is the lamp that I use every night when I read a book before sleeping. But every night, I see also this little thing that you can't see maybe, but these are ballet shoes. Okay, so this is a prize that I got many, many years ago. And this reminds me of my life of a dancer that I am still. You cannot believe it, but I am still a dancer. Yeah. So every night I remember myself when I say goodbye to this lamp. I remember myself that I'm very happy. I'm very lucky because I can still dance, and this is a short moment of love in my life every night. And so that's my object that is very representative of me. So I want to ask you if anyone can share with us, maybe from France and from Poland or wherever you are. You can switch on the microphone and you can tell us, or if you are here, is there anyone that can share with us an object? Did you bring the object? Yes. Who said yes? You said that. Yes. Who said yes? No one. Please, someone, otherwise I can choose like this, but I prefer you come here and you show us your object. Please. Thank you. Please come here with your object. I give you the microphone. Thank you. Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Elisa.
Elisa. Thank you, Elisa.
Okay. Everyone at home can see me. So actually, I didn't bring the object because it was a bit big, and especially it's made of paper, so I couldn't bring it with me. But I brought like this little thingy. I don't know if you can see it at home, but it's red. And it's, I don't know how to call it. It's something that's behind a lamp. So this reminds me because it's something that I brought from China. I spent 1 year in China, and after 2 weeks being there, with some children, I went to a kindergarten because it was the Mid-Autumn Festival, and with children we like constructed this lamp with the paper and wood, and I was able to bring this little lamp, this lantern, home with me. So I chose to display it in my home, in my room, and this was something that I just tried to pick from that, and it's something that I see every night before going to bed. And it reminds me when I just got to China and I was experiencing this new place, and I had the chance to, of course, interact with children, and it was really a beautiful moment. So this is something that I brought with me today.
Very nice. Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else want to share? Please, don't be shy. Everything is okay. Even a pen, a book, or a pair of socks, whatever. No one? Yes, please. And from home, from remote connections? No. What's your name? Laura? Logan.
Hi, I brought a vinyl, a Beatles vinyl. It belonged to my grandmother. I was searching through her collections of vinyl when I was at her house. And I've been collecting vinyl since I was 14, 15 years old. And this is my favorite, one of my favorite group, and connects me with my family and makes me think about the music and the different generations.
Very nice. It was Beatles. We can say it. The Beatles, Michelle, isn't it? And round for your life. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. Did you see that? No, thank you. Did you see that the same words that you wrote at the beginning during the questions are coming? So family, remembrance, and history. So it's very nice. Anyone else want to share from there? Someone there? Come on. We don't have much time. Just, yes, please. If you feel like doing it in Italian, it's okay.
Vabbè, provo in inglese.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon to everyone. Today I bought this T-shirt. I don't know if the people from home can see it, because I believe in the phrase that means a volte la storia ha bisogno di una spinta. In English, sometimes the history needs a push, because I think that people it's very important for people to participate and to create history, and cioè è per questo che ho scelto di partecipare a questo progetto. It's for this reason that I decided to participate to this project, because sì, per questo.
Thank you. Okay, I would really like someone from the other places to tell us something. Otherwise, we feel like you're very far from us, but we want to really share with you. Is there anyone maybe from, I saw a big group from France, I think, from Poland also. Okay, like maybe there is some coordinator there that can make them interact, maybe. So we feel like more connected. Yes, it would be nice. You can also switch on the camera. So as you see us, we can see you. Would be very nice. I would really appreciate it. Yeah? No one? No, please. Is there anyone here? France, Poland, Germany? Come on. Please, can someone participate? Yes, please. Okay. Yeah. So we can feel more connected, and it's would be nice. Leon.
Good evening to everyone. Could you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
We have
You disconnected your mic. Can you switch it on? I see you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Well, hello. I'm Juliet. And I brought this bowl, and this is a bowl my mom gave me when I moved into my new apartment, and this is a bowl I eat and every morning my breakfast. And so I'm very happy to present you this bowl because every time I eat in it, I think about my mother. So yeah, so this is a very important object for me.
Thank you. You get an applause. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. So now we would have a little break, but if you want, we can go on. Maybe we can do the break a little bit later. So we can enter into la presentazione, me la apri voglia, quella del memo, quella PDF. So we can... Okay, grazie. Okay, we will see now. We will give you some tips on how to create a good storytelling about your experience. So, vuoi che vada giù io? Ok, vai ancora e poi ti dico dove stop, vai. Okay, so our goal, your goal, is to create a good story. What is a good story? A good story is something, puoi andare più giù? Di uno. A good story is something that builds and releases tension, because our brain always wants to anticipate what is happening, what happens. Then gives you something unexpected, because if we already know the story, it's boring. So if you are a storyteller, you have to create something new for your audience. So think about this. Then build ideas and make you see things in different ways. As I show you, this is a lamp, but this is not just a lamp. You can see this lamp in another way. It's not a lamp. It's not only a lamp. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We have to remember when we write a story, or when we have to perform a story and tell a story, we always have to think, who is my audience? Who am I talking to? Because if you have to speak to children, very small children, you will tell the story in one way. If you have to speak to academic audience, you have to speak in another way or create another kind of storytelling. What I want to deliver. So what do you want to give to people? What people get and go home with your story? You have to think about it. Today we know with the Fondazione, we know that we would like you to go home with a nice some tips to create a storytelling and to information about what happened during the Fondo EGELI story, for example. So we know what we want you to get. Which is the key message? We have to know when we talk with someone and we create a storytelling, which is my key message. So I wanted to tell you about my lamp and my ballet. And our friend wanted to tell us that she was gathering vinyl disco since she was 14, for example. So, okay, let's go. Okay, so we have to change our point of view always in the life, but when we do the storytelling, even more. So I will show you some example. This is a person. This is you can find him, Lucas Levitan. He was a marketer. He worked in a company. Then one day he was walking on the street, and a big stone fell down very close to his feet. So he decided to change his life, and he decided to use the pictures on web and to modify those pictures and see things in different ways. So you can see, and he became not really famous, but well known. Okay, you can go. Vuoi passare prossimo? Yes, next one. Okay, aspetti un attimo. So okay, prima un attimo. So we see the baby, but we also see a singer. So it's very funny, but just to give you the idea that you can see and you can create your different point of view. Ok, vai avanti, grazie. Scusami se ti uso così, ma mi spiace. Okay, what happens in our body when we listen to a story? When you go to watch a movie, for example, or when we listen to a story. We will make some example. Poi c'è un video da far partire. Yes. E questo l'avrò visto 102 volte, ma...
Kevin, I take you.
Kevin, I take you.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
From this time onward.
From this time onward.
To join with you.
To join with you.
And to share.
And to share.
All that is to come.
All that is to come.
To give and to receive.
To give and to receive.
To speak and to listen.
To speak and to listen.
To inspire and to respond. Are you speaking or listening?
To speak and to listen.
To inspire and to respond.
To inspire and to respond.
And in all circumstances.
And in all circumstances.
Of our life.
Okay. What happens in your body? What happens in, what kind of reaction do you have? I saw you. So you were laughing. You were happy and laughing. Okay. Let's see another example. This is a picture. What happens into your body when you see this picture? What kind of reaction your body has? Like just where you're worried or you're thrilled or you're scared or I want to say something to the people home that you can write, please, because it's an interactive lesson. You're making the lesson with me. Thank you, guys. Okay, next picture, please. Thank you. Okay, what happens here? Which is your reaction, your feelings? Quella di prima? Scusami. This one? Cute? Something like kindness? Empathy, maybe? Yes? You can say it also in Italian if you don't feel like saying in English. Yes, next one, just one. And this one, what is this one? What reminds you, or what is your thinking about this picture? Yeah? Is there anyone that writes? No? What? Paura, frightened. Or? Playing. Playing. Creating childhood memories. Fine. Good. Yes. Okay, thank you. Next one. Next picture. Ok, perciò poi ti scappa. Okay. This one. What kind of reaction this picture induce you? But it's relax, maybe, yeah. Camila said relax. And something else? Energy, yeah. Is there anyone that writes? You can tell me. Okay. Then, okay, andiamo avanti. These were just examples to show you this concept about the angel's cocktail. That means that every time we listen to a story, we watch a movie, something happens in our brain. So we produce hormones that help us to feel in some way. So, for example, if we embrace a friend, or if we embrace a child, we produce oxytocin. Oxytocin is the hormone that creates more empathy with the world. So we feel like we're a good person and all the people are very good. And okay, so in this moment, our brain produces more oxytocin. If we are in movement, so if we do sport, what happens in our brain? We produce more serotonin, which makes us happy, in good mood. Do you make sport normally? How do you feel after? Do you feel stronger or not? Yeah, you feel good because we produce serotonin. If we are in a moment of, if you watch a movie, a thriller movie, you produce more dopamine, which is the suspense. My God, what happens? Like this. So, and we are very focused. So if we are a bit thrilled, we are more motivated and focused. And if we laugh like the bride before, that she couldn't stop laughing and we couldn't stop laughing, we produced more endorphins in our brain. Okay. Why am I telling you this? Because when you create a story, you can put something about these elements. So I want people to smile. I can tell something more laughable. If I want people to feel stronger, I can, for example, ask them to stand up and turn around and move a bit. Okay, or we can create other little tips to induce in our audience some reaction, some strong reaction. Okay? Andiamo avanti di uno? Okay. Okay. There is also a devil's cocktail because we also can create sadness or have more cortisol or dopamine that are stressing our body. So if we want to stress people, we can shout at them, for example, or give them too many informations. When we give them many information, we stress them, and they produce more cortisol and dopamine, which is not good. Okay? Okay? Okay, vai pure avanti. Okay, so what is storytelling? Let's give a definition of storytelling. You can tell me, we can just give our idea. What is a storytelling? What would you describe? If someone arrives to you and says, can you tell me what is a storytelling? What does storytelling means? Okay, what would you say? What would you say? Telling a story, yes. What? Is there anybody from outside that want to write? What would you say? Trasmettere emozioni. So communicating emotions. Very good. What else? Talking about a specific topic. Yes. What else? A way of communicating something. Yes. Talk about a situation from yours or someone else's perspective. Good. Okay. Let's see. Next one. Let's see one of the descriptions of storytelling, which is the activity of writing, telling, or reading stories, sharing stories, sometimes with improvisation, theatrics, or embellishment. Vai pure quella dopo, c'è un altro pezzettino. The interactive arts of using words and actions to reveal the elements and imagination of a story while encouraging the listener imagination. So it is important in the storytelling to make people dream and imagine what I want people to think about. So before we we listened to very short presentation about objects, but you were with me with my lamp on my bed, and you imagined a bit the moment of the night and reading. Is it right? So I take you with me because I make you imagine the situation. So in the storytelling, we do that. Okay? Okay. So every culture has its own way of telling stories. So the stories that we read to children, for example, they are ways of communicating values. So all in Europe, we have the same stories to children. So I think you can imagine. And in the same community, so Europe is a community, we have more or less the same stories to children that bring the same values. And in a smaller community, like a family, we have some typical story. Do you have some typical story, or maybe it's easier? Do you have some typical word that just you and your family use? Someone? No? I have a name, a word, many words, but I have, for example, a word that I use to call my daughters, but it doesn't exist. It's an invented word. So, but we know, just the three of us, we know the meaning of this word. I think that someone of you have a word in your small group of friends, maybe, or a nickname that you use to call your friend. Yes? Do you want to share? Come here. No, please come. No? Please, do you want to share with us some of the nickname or word that you can that you use just in your small group of friends or family? Is there someone from outside that wants to? Yes. Yeah, but they're quite. Are you awake? Are you? Yes. Yes, you're present. Yes. Are you interested in this session? Yes or not? Yes. Okay. No, just I can change. We can talk about cooking. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead. Ok, vai avanti pure. Ok, vai. Ancora perché questo. Okay, so the storytelling is an interactive. Is interactive. It uses words. It uses actions such as vocalization, physical movement, or gestures. It represents a story. It encourages the active imagination of the listener. Okay? Andiamo pure avanti. So, it is interactive because when I talk to you, I see you. And I have the eye contact with you, and I see if you are interested, if you do like this, if you want to participate. And for me, it is important because the storytelling without audience doesn't exist, cannot exist. Okay, vai pure. These are two audience. She's an audience, so when you tell a story to a kid and she reacts like that, you can understand that she's in the story. She's completely with you. And this is Freddie Mercury. Who knows Freddie Mercury? Okay. Okay. And Freddie Mercury was a great storyteller because he was really connected to the audience, and he could get from the audience the feedback and increase his emotion and their emotion. Okay? Okay, words. So storytelling uses languages, spoken or written, and the use of language distinguishes storytelling from most forms of other type of communication. Okay, let's go. Vocalization and movement. So the storytelling uses embellishment. We can tell them embellishment. So I can use my voice in different way, not to make my storytelling boring. So I can create, for example, suspense. I can make pauses. I can go up and down with my my speech. Okay. Okay. There must be a story, of course. So I want to make clear that you have to respond to all these elements. So who is the protagonist? What happens in the story? When and where the story take place? So giving a timing and a geographical frame, it is important to make people imaginate with you. Otherwise, they staying there. But if you want to bring people with you, so you have to give a timing frame, like we did before with the Fondo EGELI in 1938, the racial laws. So we can imagine before the war, during the fascism. So we were there. And then we have to ask ourselves, why am I telling a story? Why? Because there must be a reason. There must be a logic, not just for telling, but because I have a reason to tell the story. Okay? Okay. And then the imagination. So I want to make people imaginate some new world, some place where they never been. Okay? Okay. We can add sounds or music to a storytelling, like the podcast. You know, you listen to podcast? Yes. So this is a form of storytelling, and you have sounds or music. So we can add a sound. If you then have to create a storytelling, you can choose some sound. Maybe I wouldn't choose a music track like a song, because any song can give a different reactions to people, but sounds that can be more explicit and take part to the storytelling, I think it's a good idea. Yes? Okay, these are the ingredients. We just need one more ingredient. Ok, vai pure al prossimo. Which is you. So the storytelling need personalization. That doesn't mean that I have to be the protagonist, but I can tell someone else's story as a protagonist. So there must be a human being that is the protagonist of my story, because this is more, this can connect more to the audience. So it's a stronger connection if I add some personalization. Okay? Okay, va bene. So a story shall be interesting, memorable, and persuasive. So interesting because I'm telling you something new. Memorable, you will remember this story because I'm giving you another point of view, so you will remember it. And persuasive, that can be real or credible. So it's a story that can be, if it's not real, could be real. Okay? Yes, for example. Okay, this is the process that you can use when you have to build storytelling. You can use this simple process, which is how to start, which is my key point, what I want people to get home, which is my key point. Why am I telling the story? And how to end. So at the end of the story, I should maybe make a little summarize of the key point and of the story. Like we did before, telling the object, we all did that. We said, I'm telling you this because, so we told you why we were telling you this story. It's something that we don't think about it, but it's important. And you can use some small tools to enrich your story, like images, numbers, quotes, examples, questions, tips, media, anecdote. So today we used videos, questions, we used numbers, we used media because we were connected to the videos. And examples, anecdotes, because we brought the objects. So when you have to create your storytelling, you can use all those ingredients to make the perfect storytelling. Yes? Okay. And this is the typical pyramid that helps you to create a story that should be really interesting, because if you create an introduction, a situation, and then the climax rises up, so there is something difficult, dangerous, strange, unexpected, very good. That's interesting. And then we touch the climax, and then there must be a resolution, something that help the protagonist to go to the final situation and solve the problem or the issue. Yes? So a good story should create something unexpected and some tension. This is the tension that we need as human beings. We need tension. Otherwise we right? Is it right? Do you agree with me? Yes? Ok? Andiamo avanti. Ok, questo abbiamo appena detto. Vediamo se abbiamo. Ok, anche detto anche questo. Ok, c'è ancora un pezzettino. How are you? Facciamo una piccola pausa e poi facciamo il giochino. Sì? Ok. 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 E poi abbiamo il giochino. Ok. Posso ancora fare i tipi di comunicazione. Aspetta. Ok. We have just you are tired, aren't you? Yes, a bit. Okay. We have a video and then a little game that I want you to take part in. So it's a game. We have to stand up and do things. Okay. Very good. Before that, I want to show you, to share with you how many different way of communicating we have. So we said that we can talk and we can write. So it's a way of communicating. How different ways of communicating you can imagine? From outside Italy, please write. And from here, please tell me. Yes. The body. Yes. What verbal. So words, written or spoken. Yes. Movements. Yes. Listening to movements. Yes. But listening like with your ears or perceiving? Yes. Yes. Images? Yes. Actions? Yes. Is there anybody who's writing? No. Okay. Yeah. So we have verbal communication, which are words. Interpretive dancing. Very good. The body. Yes. Fantastic. So gestures. Perfect. Very good. So we said verbal and we said all the body gestures and the movement. So also silence is a way of communicating. You're right. Very good. And what happens if I say to you this sentence? Oh, I'm very happy to be here. Or I say, oh, I'm very happy to be here. I said the same words. Is there another kind of communication or not? Yes. So we call it paraverbal. So we have three main ways of communication, which are verbal, non-verbal, which is body language, and so also dancing, etc., and paraverbal, which is the way we say things. Okay. That's another question. So if you would give a percentage of these three kinds of communication, what would you say? Which is verbal? Just imagine a cake. You know the cake like a XL cake. Huh? Okay. What is the verbal in our daily communication? Verbal, non-verbal, and paraverbal. What would you say? 20% verbal or? Non-verbal is also how I present myself. So what I put on today, the silence, the standing. This is nonverbal. 30. Paraverbal is 50%. Okay. Other percentages. Nonverbal 50%. From home. Verbal, paraverbal, nonverbal. 100%. Every part is equal. Yes, 33%. No, it's not equal, in fact. Okay, I will show you. Aspetta, se vado giù di qui lo fa? No, vai. È un po' più giù, Vai, types of communication. Okay. Yes, here. So we have just 7% of verbal, non-verbal 55%, and paraverbal 38%. Because if you imagine that even when we walk on the street, we are communicating. Even when we watch someone, this is communication. The eye contact is communication. So this is important because if you have to perform your storytelling, you have to be sure, okay, I wrote a very good story, but how can I deliver this story? What can I wear? How can I walk? Where do I stand? I'm here like okay, so everything is important. So I want to do a game with you, which is we talked about house, home, and you wrote the important words about house, home, which were family, safety, etc. And you also brought objects, and you thought at least about your object. Now we would like you to create a storytelling, a non-verbal storytelling using just your body, putting in small groups and giving us the concept of home. So we already did it. Other human beings did it. So it's possible to do it. It is possible. So you create small groups or big groups as you want. You think about the concept of home that you have. You share with the others, and then you perform, like you can create a form, yes. Or you can create a small movement. You also can create small movements like eating or whatever you want. Okay, so you can create the concept of home. Yes, please stand up. Let's create some serotonin and create small groups. And we give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and then you come here and you perform. And from home, from Poland, Germany, France, you can do the same thing, and you can perform it. We can see you, okay? See you in 10 minutes. Non scappate.
Hanno capito?
C'è ancora quello, se si vuole pausare, perché sennò poi è troppo.
Nessuno si è formato, Vedi? Adesso vado a pescare
Esatto, perché perdiamo pezzi. Io non ho ancora capito la gravità della cosa.
Non lo diciamo perché finisceva, cioè...
Sì, no, no,
ma... Ma davanti cosa si vede? Cioè, vedi alla Louis Armstrong tutto il tempo. Oh, risvegli! Ma cosa da fare?
La mocca.
Avete firmato entrambi?
Anche in uscita, basta una.
Allora, quando
Già fatto.
un tema Natale, se cosa di presenti che ne una famiglia più di 4 bambini. Una famiglia...
Non ti addormenti poi. Vabbè.
Non legge il libro?
No.
Del video? Magari possiamo ancora mostrare l'ultimo video, quello da un minuto, prima della
Fuori delle cose?
Esatto, che è un esempio di storytelling. Non subito, ma aspettiamo ancora un attimo.
Ok, la presentazione da quella è finita? La presentazione è finita?
Sì.
Posso chiudere? Vabbè, aspetta a chiuderla.
Solo quel video e poi non c'è più niente da proiettare.
Perfetto. Allora aspetto così. Sì, adesso ne seguono 20. Quindi sì, va bene. Tempo di fare questa istruzione. Il video quanto dura?
Un minuto. No, pochissimo.
Lasciamo il tempo per e poi ci salutiamo col video. Tanto noi quello che dovevamo dire l'abbiamo detto. Quindi siamo tranquilli.
No, aspettiamo, sono ancora discutendo. Oppure glielo diciamo sempre.
Sì, sempre abbastanza piatti.
Dici che è troppo mortificante?
Sì, no, stavo vedendo, è interessante.
Un po' una prospettiva differente.
Sì, esatto.
Pensavamo di farglielo adesso quando li richiamiamo all'ordine, invece mentre di raccapezzarle tutte insieme le idee, vi facciamo vedere un video fatto dai ragazzi.
Ditemi quando farò partire, lo faccio partire.
Ok,
Esatto.
modalità. Fanno visionati in effettivo.
No, in generale.
Sono così reattivi da remoto. Poi... qualcosa hanno fatto.
No, ma infatti, allora, tolto attività proprio di ice breaking, vabbè, tutto slide, però tipo una situazione spostiamo va fatto tipo preferisci mare o montagne, che è molto più leggera e facile, però la partecipazione poi è sempre più o meno questa. A casa è molto difficile, infatti col senno di poi, se dovessimo rifarne uno adesso in CERM,
cercare delle aule diverse.
No, fare delle formazioni separate. Tutte con lo stesso obiettivo, però separate, perché se no l'inglese perdi loro magari, o comunque una parte di loro,
È vero,
e a casa comunque non ti seguono, se lo fai in italiano è vero che è loro, ma è effettivamente una mancanza di rispetto per le persone a casa.
Certo, sì, è
E quindi è proprio difficile matchare le due cose, perché poi noi abbiamo una platea, diciamo, comunque di universitari, però loro non hanno una platea universitaria, quindi anche alcuni concetti che abbiamo trattato con tipo con Saudino, Gretti, Mastro Marino, erano concetti troppo alti rispetto, troppo complessi non per la nostra platea, ma per quelli che fanno. Perché magari anche dare per scontato Primo Levi, per non bisogna darlo per scontato, capito? Quindi citare Primo Levi.
Ah, ok, ci hanno detto che
Per alcuni non è esatto.
No, è vero, quindi divide.
Sì.
Lei l'ha fatta separata.
Lei non la farà separata. Che dite? Ma infatti anche l'ultima spostiamo alla fine. Separiamo le informazioni perché ogni parte si fa la sua cura dell'altra parte.
Yes. Are you ready? Aspetta. Di Torino, scuola di animazione, animation school. Yes. Okay. So you're ready, aren't you? From France, we also have a group which is ready. Before sharing your idea of home, we want to share with you the idea of home of a very short video about a group here in Torino, animation school, a group of how many people? Students? Yes, okay. 10 students from the animation school of Torino. So the same concept. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Good. So we can start. I would go to the to France. Can you switch on your camera and Lyon? C'était un Lyon. C'était à Lyon. Ah no, ora Europe Direct. Okay. Yes, tell us when you start your acting and switch on your microphone so you can explain us. Where are you? Okay.
If you want to explain, guys, what you're doing. I don't know if we see everybody. I don't know.
Not everybody. We see some people. Yes, you have like walls and roof and someone down.
And people eating on the floor with also a little plant that we have.
Sorry. Your volume is very low. Can you put it higher?
Well, I can speak louder, but...
Yes, please.
So some people are on the floor, like sitting inside the house with the walls and the roof on the top. And the people inside are eating together, sharing a nice time, basically.
Decoration.
And also some decoration with a plant that a participant took as...
We see them. Very good. You deserve an applause. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Guys, very good. Thank you. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. Okay, some group from Torino here. Crazy to show. Yeah. No? Yes, please. Come here.
Tanto, esatto. Però qua forse ci può servire.
Dai. Va bene, vediamo cosa succede. Vai, prego. The stage is yours. Meglio qua, fate qua. Però da remoto non
Sì, li vedo.
Se riuscite a metterli...
Sto riuscendo a prenderli. Sono il grande fratello, tipo.
Ok, diteci quando state già facendo. Ora. Ed è il movimento statico. Statico. Ok, that's it.
Possiamo leggere il labiale.
That's it. Okay, it was a static position. Okay, can you explain us what is about? Many things. Yeah, please come here so you...
I'll try to speak in English and tell you why we did this. We discussed about the fact that penguins, during the most cold hour, they just put in this position. They put babies and the old penguins in the center of this circle, and they keep them warm and warm themselves with the body warm. I think so. So the body heat, yeah. So they protect, they keep them warm, they, I don't know, they make them survive by staying in this position for hours. So this is our idea of home, a place that keep you warm and protect.
This is the idea of safety that you wrote as the second main word. Very good, applause. Others? Who wants to share?
Sempre pensato che fare animatore turistico.
Dove vi volete piazzare? Qui o lì?
Qui? L'angolino tira. Eccoci.
Ok. Tell us when you want just to tell or you want to act? Yes, perfect.
So to us, a house and a family mean many things. One of those is helping each other. So our performance, it's just that, helping each other together to achieve the desired result.
Good, thank you. Let's see it.
Cioè, niente.
No, si vede, si vede.
Se vuole alzarsi.
So helping each other, family. He said in our concept of home, a family. So this is the first word that you wrote at the beginning. Very good. Another group, even from outside, huh? Even single performance. Why not? Single. Even single performance from outside Italy, huh? And from here, there was a big group of 8 people. Where is it? There. Please, 8 people come. Where it was? 8 people. I asked you, how many were you? And you said 8. Where is the 8? No. Come on. Come on. We are the 8 too late. Come on. No? Someone else? Please. You see, it's okay. So first line, come. You were 3 people all together. Prova a chiedere se da remoto hanno ancora qualcuno, così ne facciamo ancora magari uno da remoto. Okay, do you want to explain before or you stay here?
After.
After. Yeah. That's it. Good.
We are doing breakfast. Yes.
Yes, it was especially the moment of taking a coffee in the morning, and that I think is something that reminds us of home and comfort at home, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. I would say no one from outside. And dai, one more group here. Li vedi carichi? Vai. Dai. Ah, vabbè. Where do you want to stay? Here or there? Ok, vai. Diteci quando partite con la performance così capiamo. Ok? Here, 1. Good. Okay.
Practically, we were a domino, and as you have seen, we are falling down. But in our concept of home, we are thinking of supporting each other and giving help in order not to fall all on the floor.
Nice. È bello perché sono tutti diversi. Okay, someone else? Someone else? Even a single man performer? No? Here, there, in the center? In the center? You. The 5 of you. Come on, come here. Quanti sono? 1000? Ok. Ok, very good. Ok, state bene nell'angolo, bene là. Aspettate e informateci quando parte la performance, così sappiamo. Aspetta, spostatevi un po', se no la camera non vi prende. Ok, wait. Questo è da fare dall'alto. Siete partiti? Sì, andate un po' giù ragazze così vi vediamo. Come la camera? Aspettate che non c'è la camera, un attimo. Tenete la posizione. No, wait, we are doing it. State così, tenete la posizione in scena. Ok, there you are. Aspetta. Ok, good. So, adesso uno di voi lo spiega. Good. Applause. Chi lo spiega?
Okay. Hello, everyone. We wanted to create a big net, in order to show our concept of family.
Very good, thank you. Vogliamo... Basta, venite che salutiamo. Ok. Okay, if there isn't anyone else from outside Italy, we can please come here. We can say goodbye, and we can say, first of all, thank you, because so you experienced the endorphin, didn't you? Okay, of course, of moving, about movement. We say thank you, we say goodbye, and thank you also to the people from that were connected. Ti passo il microfono. I give the microphone to Elisabetta Ballaira.
Ci sono ancora connessi, ma... Ok. Okay, thank you very much for your participation, and I hope that something is passed and some tools has arrived, and thank you very much to everyone.
Okay, so thank you for the people at home. This educational meeting it's over. Okay, thanks. Bye from Dromardesh. Bye bye from the guys in Poland, in France, and in Germany. We will see you on January the 14th, if it's correct. 14 January. It's for the partner 15. Ok, in January. Invece per i ragazzi qua ci vediamo anche con voi a gennaio. Se c'è qualcuna di quelle persone che ho citato prima o se le conoscete, dite di scrivere appunto alla mail di Memo4You, perché abbiamo urgenza di parlargli con queste persone. E se c'è qualcuno invece che è entrato e non ha firmato, vi consigliamo di firmare, perché sennò verrà contata come assenza. Per il resto invece buone vacanze a tutte e tutti e ci vediamo a gennaio.